Hello there, beautiful souls. My name is Olivia, and this is New Earth Tarot. So, welcome or welcome back. Today, we're going to see what kind of big changes that are coming for you in the next few months. So, we've got pile number one, the yellow butterfly, pile number two, clear quartz crystal, and pile number three, the red butterfly. So go ahead, pick your pile, and the timestamps will be linked in the description box down below. And I'll see you at your reading. See you in a sec. Hello there, pile number one. So if you picked the yellow butterfly, let's have a look what kind of big changes are coming for you within the next few months. Wow. I've had this deck for like a month now and I've done my fair share of readings with it, at least like 10 or something. And this card has never come out before. And for this to come out in a prediction reading about the next few months, what's going to change, is incredibly significant. So, abundance is coming, and I do see, abundance can mean just abundance in every area of your life, love, finances, happiness, all of that. But for you guys, first thing that's coming through is really just money and finances. And you might get a promotion, you might change jobs where you will get a new job where you will be paid more for your work, or you will have to work less and gain more. This is also a really good sign if you're starting your own business or in the process of doing that. So, yeah, that's a very strong first card coming out there. Okay, then we have attraction. Okay, we have the void. And we have beauty. I'm just going to get the other ones or some of the other ones out as well. Miracles and protected by angels. I always love it when I lay out the cards and without me even noticing, some of the cards on the first and the second row really go together. Oh my god, I was looking at this one, these two first, but actually these two also match. Okay. If you guys are working with the law of attraction when it comes to your appearance, I see that's also working. Or if you want to use the law of attraction to change your appearance in some kind of way, if that is up your alley, of course, then I do see that this is a great time to do so, or to use any other technique that helps you do that. Maybe you want to listen to glow up subliminals, or subliminals to gain weight or lose weight, or do these manifestation meditations, anything really that has to do with the law of attraction. Definitely also when it comes to attracting finances into your life, will be very beneficial for you in the next few months. And if you are already working with these things and with these techniques, then definitely expect some miracles coming in. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Some of you may have been trying to manifest something for what feels like ages, but the universe has its own divine timing, and it might sometimes seem like maybe my manifestations just don't work. Maybe it's just not meant to be, not meant for me. Maybe it's just not coming in. But just wait, because I feel like a lot of manifestations are coming in at once. And even when you're not consciously trying to attract and manifest things into your life, we all manifest our entire reality. And this is incredibly powerful, so let this information empower you. The reality that you live in right now, where you live, your partner, if you have a partner, if you don't have a partner, every little thing in your life right now is something that you once manifested. Of course, this is very, very generally put, but in general, we create our life through the law of attraction and through our subconscious mind that makes us think what we deserve, what we do not deserve, what kind of limit of money and finances we deserve, and everything like that. And for example, if we've always been used to having toxic relationships, then it's just this automatic thing where you're with your subconscious, you think you only deserve that and you attract more of that. So the law of attraction can work in both ways, but let this empower you. If you do notice it working in not such a good way for you, and just know that everything you want to manifest is backed up by the angels. They love that you're creating your own life, or if you only start doing that after this video, consciously creating your own life, I mean, they're really going to love that, and they're really going to help you do that and back you up. You can also do a meditation where you connect to angels, guides, whatever you personally really resonate with or believe in, maybe ancestors or past loved ones even, and ask them to help you attract these things. Now, with the void card here, what that means for me as a change in the next few months, it mostly means that you're going to be doing a lot of work on yourself. And this might mean that you're going to choose to spend less time with people, either by choice or not by choice, and spend more time by yourself. And whether this is something you chose or didn't choose to do, use this time to your advantage. Use this time to create the life that you really want to have. Use this time to work on that side business, or work extra hours so you can get that promotion, for this abundance, to allow that to flow into your life. Use this to create a manifestation journal, to create a vision board. So yes, you might feel a little bit more lonely during the next few months. This is very generally put, as of course this will not be for all of you, but for all of you, you will feel this to a certain extent. Some of you will feel more comfortable with it if you're introverts than others. But use this time just for you to attract all of these things. One of the reasons why you may be going through this period of feeling a little lonely is because you're going from one cycle to the next, which I know every tarot reader talks about this in their videos, but it's just because it's true. Throughout our whole lives, we go through so many different phases in all of the different areas and aspects of our life. And I feel for you guys, the main change that's happening is going from this mindset of scarcity and lack, and of literal financial lack in your life as well, to getting more abundance in your life, allowing more money to flow into you, and also crossing this bridge from trying out manifestation and law of attraction, but it not really working for you, or maybe you weren't doing it right, or maybe it just took a while for these manifestations, these miracles to come into your life, to really them finally coming in and making a change. So I do see a lot of big changes happening. Okay, this is very significant. So this came out in the reverse. So in the upright, it says ascending the mountain, which is about all the obstacles that you might be going through in your life. But this came out in the reverse, so this is beautiful. A lot of obstacles will be removed. I feel you're going through a time of flow, or towards a time of flow, and a very positive time in your life as well. With the 4-4 here, just like rebuilding your foundations. And oh my God, we've got 1 here as well, which is new beginning, and 20, if that's of any significance to you. But it is going up progressively. It's like you're making a lot of progress like the next three months. Definitely new beginnings happening, laying new foundations so I see a lot of changes happening for you, and a lot of positive ones. Navigating the stars, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss. I think that says it all. Follow what you want to do. Follow your own soul, your own heart, your own desires. And of course, the High Priestess card came out here as well, which is all about following your intuition, and everything will fall into place and the abundance will come to you. Ace of Pentacles. This is the financial new beginning that I was talking about. That's the biggest change. And yes, you may have been waiting for this change in finances for a really long time. For some of you, I'm seeing that you've been working on so much on this project or this business or at work, and you're just wondering when am I finally going to get this promotion? When is my business finally going to take off? When will I finally get over that threshold of clients that I really want to have. Like maybe you've only always had like 5 or something and you want to go to 100 or 10 even, and any threshold or limits that were there before, they're being lifted. And the biggest reason why this is being lifted, first of all, the angels are helping you, or they're backing you up in that. Second of all, law of attraction can definitely speed up this process. Also, very significant, 10 of Swords in reverse. Worries about money are going to be lifted off of your shoulders. And then we have 2 wonderful queens, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And again, the way that the cards come out here is so significant. It's like when you start following your passion and really taking it in your hands, this is going to lead you to a lot of abundance in your life. They're wanting me to tell you, like, yes, you can make money whilst you follow your list, while you just do your own thing. Maybe you have this very creative passion. Maybe you love making music, but you never thought that you would be able to make a living off of it, even though you really wanted to. This is your sign, like, there's a new beginning here. But remember, the Ace of Pentacles is all about the potential of a new beginning. At the end of the day, this is going to be presented for you, but you still need to take actionable steps to get to where you want to be in that, okay? But we also have the Ace of Cups. Just going to lay it on top that 10 of Swords in reverse there. So 2 beginnings, beginning in finances and beginning in love. I do see this more as self-love with the Void card there. Like there's this new beginning in the way that you move through the world, in the way that you see the world, in the way that your perspective on life kind of shifts and changes. And I feel you're just doing a lot of work around, releasing limiting beliefs so that you can actually attract the things and the life that you desire. And if you are wanting to attract love, again, this came out so perfectly here, this little spread of love, then you can definitely attract this into your life as well. They're saying, again, angels are backing this up here. Important thing for you when it comes to love, if that's what you want to attract, is to just be open and be vulnerable to receiving it. Because some of us really want to attract love in our life, but then when it finally comes in, we're like, oh shiz, like, what do I do now? Like, we're totally like guarded, and even though we wanted to attract love and we want to experience love still, but then when it comes in, we just don't really know what to do with it. So this again has to do with that self-reflection and that self-work of like, okay, just like really know and imagine like this person's actually going to come in a few months if you're single, and just like know that already, because you're manifesting it. And if you're manifesting it, it's this person is already in your life. They're already on their way to you. So when you keep that in mind, just really think like, okay, they could come in next week. How do I want my life to look like when they come in? What kind of person do I want to be? And this does not mean changing yourself. It just means like making yourself the best version of yourself, because there's probably qualities that you want that the other, there's probably, when you want to attract a certain person in your life, you probably imagine certain qualities that they have. And right now, maybe you're in a rut, maybe you want to attract someone healthy and someone who works on themselves, and you really would admire that in them, and you would love to do that yourself as well, but you're not really doing that at all. This is your sign of like, well, if you want to attract someone who works on themselves, who exercises a lot, who eats healthy foods, start doing those things yourself. And that's not about just changing yourself. It's about bettering yourself and making you the person that you want to be. And this can only be positive, even if it takes a little longer for this person to come in. And also just already imagine that they're there. This doesn't necessarily mean like speaking to yourself like there's someone else, like a wacko, although you can definitely do that. But more so like really create space in your home and in your life for this person to enter. And that way it will go more flawlessly. Okay, last thing coming up is like solar plexus chakra, which is again about confidence and self-belief. So maybe you guys want to work on that as well through meditations, through other things. You can look up on Google like how to heal solar plexus, look up all the qualities for that. But yeah, that's one last thing coming through there. But this is really beautiful. This is like an incredible pile to start off this video with. So I'm so happy for you guys. Finances, potential new lover, a lot of self-confidence and self-belief. The key to that, again, is working on your solar plexus. Sacral chakra is coming through a little bit as well, specifically when it comes to if you have troubles with intimacy or relationships, and you want to attract partner into your life, then I would suggest working on your sacral chakra as well. That's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, please like this video, subscribe to New Earth Tarot to receive more free readings like this one, and I would love to see you again next time. And I'm so jealous. I wish this was my pile, so have fun. Bye. Hi there, pile number 2. If you chose the clear quartz crystal, then this is your reading about what big changes are coming for you the next couple of months, okay? Fruition, 37, lucky number. I mean, it's my lucky number, but it might resonate for you as well. Resilience, action. Okay, first messages are coming through here. Let's just see. Something that you've been carrying around, some kind of heavy lift. I feel like you guys have just been carrying some burdens, like the 10 of Wands energy is coming through in my mind's eye, which is all about carrying burdens, and also Spirit saying like you don't have to carry all of your burdens alone. But I feel a lot of you have had to carry those burdens alone, or felt you had to do that, or there was just no one around to help share the load with. And I just feel that you guys have really been working a lot, working on something. And just know that whatever you've felt burdened with, whatever you've been working a lot on, your action taking is going to be rewarded. The seeds that you've planted are going to start growing. Even seeds that you may have planted like a year ago or longer, maybe 3 years is coming up as well. It's coming. Spirit has not left you out in the cold. It has not left you alone. And as long as you take action, as long as you move forward, you're going to get there. And I feel that's exactly what you guys have been doing. You've been moving forward with so much resilience. They have so much respect for that. And they're so proud of you for that, your guides, that you've been just pushing through and doing this no matter how long it took, no matter how heavy the load was. Sometimes a bit too heavy perhaps as well. But you just did it step by step. Even if you were moving as slow as a turtle, or it felt like that, at least you were moving forward. At least you were doing something. And this is going to be rewarded. Yeah, you're being rewarded but for just like doing your own thing and following your heart, even though that thing that you wanted to do and work towards was I'm getting for some of you it was a very selfless goal, like maybe even humanitarian goal that you were working towards. Whatever it is, it's a goal that is so pure and beautiful and needed in this world through the eyes of Spirit, through the eyes of the universe, that they really want you to know, like, hey, we haven't forgotten about you, and we haven't forgotten about this thing that you're doing, and you're doing great, and we're just like applauding you from the sidelines and from above, really. And we really have been admiring you for your strength and for pushing through no matter what, because we know it has not been easy. Even though you may have been carrying this burden alone and doing this thing alone, and it felt like nobody knew, or literally nobody knew you were doing this, or you just didn't get a lot of support from the environment, like, we see you. We have always been seeing you, and your work does never go unnoticed. Everything you do, that never goes unnoticed. And I feel for you guys, what's coming through is that you're very kind and caring people, empaths possibly as well, just like these sensitive, beautiful, pure souls who help people or even help animals along the way. You might work for a nonprofit for people or animals or something like that, do volunteer work. whatever it is, whether you're paid or not, I feel paid for it or not, I feel like you're doing a lot of work for humankind and for the earth, for the planet. Some of you may be environmentalists as well, or yoga teachers, or in any case, teachers, mentors of any kind, teachers in school, for example, just like helping people. And what they're wanting to say with that is that every good thing that you do for other beings on this planet, humans, animals, whatnot, is going to be added to your karma, and it's going to come back to you, as good karma, as good things and good blessings coming in. And for you, I feel this is finally coming. The fruits are finally ready to be picked and to be eaten. They're finally sweet enough. Before they were just sour, and now during these next few months, the biggest change is that suddenly these blessings are going to keep coming in. What's coming through is that these could be blessings from the fairies as well. Specifically, if you guys are like working for the planet, if you're environmentalists, the fairies really love that, and they love blessing people who work for nature. So if that resonates with you, which for some of you it will, because we have the grounding card as well, which is such a nature card here, that's definitely coming. Infinite abundance. Okay. Beginning a new cycle. This one came out like this. So, I'm just gonna put it like this. I've never done that before, but I felt I needed to do that. And then we've got fellow travelers. Support is all around you. What was I just saying? You have so much support around you. You just can't really see it. But from the other realms, they are so incredibly proud of you and supporting you all the way. And know that whatever the work you've been doing, again, whether it's volunteer work, whether you get paid, you don't get paid for what you do. For some of you, this is just really small acts of kindness that you've been doing. Maybe you don't, for work, you don't immediately help people or work for people or whatnot. But during your free time, like maybe sometimes you go litter picking, if that's a work, like like picking up garbage from the street or from the oceans, or you work for an animal shelter, or just something small like feeding the birds in your garden, whatever it is for you, like these random little acts of kindness. That's the case for some of you as well. All of that is going to come to you, and I feel these things have been piling up to such an extent that finally the rewards for you are coming during the next few months. Okay, so we've got, this is very interesting that this came out horizontally, like half upright and half in the reverse. And for me, that means that the next few months, you're still going to be kind of in that crossroads of like in limbo, I like to call it, between one phase and the next. So it might take a little while longer for these blessings to come in, but they just want you to keep doing what you're doing in the meantime. Okay, let's see what cards we have as well. Interesting. Let me just lay them out. We have 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands in the reverse, 7 of Swords in the reverse, the Devil card, interesting, and then the Page of Swords. I'm just getting the sense that some of you are disappointed because the people around you haven't been supporting you that much. You might not have a lot of like-minded people in your life. Disappointed that your stuff isn't taking off, that the projects you've been working on just really aren't going your way, and it's like the results aren't really ever coming in. Some of you may think of quitting something that you've been working on for a while. Spirit is saying, no, don't stop. This for me is always like a stop sign with like the hand of the devil here saying like, stop. Don't stop what you're doing. Keep going. Keep going with your passion. Don't give up on your passion. Don't give up on what you're passionate about. Don't think you're an imposter. Don't think that you're not worthy of success, of abundance. Don't think that just because it hasn't taken off yet, your thing that you're working on doesn't mean that you're a fraud, doesn't mean that you can't do it. Just to give the example of tarot, like if you've started a tarot YouTube channel, just because you've worked on it for a year and you still haven't hit like a lot of subscribers doesn't mean that you should stop doing it if you still love doing it. Doesn't mean that you're not good at it at all. Doesn't mean that you're a fraud or anything like that. Not at all. So this is like a big sign, like don't give up on this because it has been really hard for you. And I feel like it still is. But you need to keep believing. You need to keep believing in yourself because you're really almost about to hit this breakthrough. But it all lays in your own hands. And they know that it is difficult. But they want you to stay brave. They want you to stay courageous. And they want you to keep going after the things that you want. And if things are going really slowly for you, just know, I know this is like an empty consolation, but it's meant to be this way. You're meant to go through that struggle. And I know it might seem frustrating because for other people in your field, let's take the example of tarot readers again. Like maybe you have some favorites on YouTube and it just seemed like they grew so fast and they had this overnight success and you're like, why doesn't that happen for me? Like, am I not good enough? Like, why isn't this my case? Why do I have to work so hard just to get like 100 new subscribers every few months or every month? And do they like get like 1 million views overnight? I don't know if that's even the case. I'm just like giving a random example here. But just know that this is part of your journey. And just because it wasn't part of their journey doesn't mean that they aren't going through difficult situations within that area of their life or within other areas of their life. You know, you never know what anybody else is going through. And you shouldn't compare your journey to someone else's. Because even if they work in the same niche or field or do something similar to you or even the same thing as you, we all have our own unique lessons to learn here on earth. So it's really no use to compare yourself. Like literally no use at all, even though it seems like you're so similar to them or your journey is so similar to theirs. It's actually really not. Even if they're doing the same thing or they seem like the same type of person, your journey is completely different. So what could help you during this time is connecting to your ancestors, and to also, if that resonates with you, of course, meditation, if that resonates with you as well, to really tap into the support here that you do have around you and that you can just like tap into. And also going out in nature, being kind to yourself and practicing self-compassion for this hard work that you've been doing, these burdens that you've been carrying. And just know that this abundance is coming. It is on your way to you. Don't give up because this is coming in. This is a promise. This is a promise they're making, they're telling me. So don't doubt them and don't doubt yourself for a second. Okay? That's all I have for you, pile number 2. I wish you guys so much luck on your journey. If this reading resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd love to see you again next time, and also subscribe to receive more free readings like this one. Sending you so much abundance and strength. Bye. Hello there, pile number 3. Let's see what kind of big changes are coming in for you guys in the next 2 to 3 months. I want to start with, let's start with this. Realization. Aw, beginnings. Always love seeing that card, specifically in a reading like this one. Extremes, hot and spicy. Okay. You guys literally got the change card. Oops. Desert or desert. Desert, wow. Desert passage. Mystic healer. I don't know why I feel so giggly and like happy with this pile. Take shelter. The answers are within. You guys get a lot of cards. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. And breaking a trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Let's put this with the change card. Okay, this wooden block is way too small, but I just love the aesthetic of it so much that I'm just keeping it. Anyway, let's see. Okay, first message is coming in about love. Someone's going to realize that they should not have let you go, or at least that they want to be with you. So this could either be someone from the past who's realizing like I should have never let go of this person, of pile number 3, or this can be someone that you're dating and that's suddenly like, but it's like there's no label on it or something, and they're suddenly realizing I want to be with this person. I also see potential friends with benefits coming through here with the extremes card. Someone that you've just been having a lot of intimate, passionate moments with, but maybe not a lot more than that. And there's some kind of realization coming from that. Now, this can be all the scenarios I mentioned right now, but this can also be like you suddenly realize, like making a decision for yourself that you're like, hey, actually, I want more than friends with benefits. Or actually, I want more than this person. I know that I deserve more. And by letting this person go, going towards a new beginning in general for yourself and in love. So this is either someone really coming in hot and spicy, all ready for you, or you making the decision to let someone go. I know it sounds kind of vague, but you've all got your own specific situation, so really use your heart's intuition about this, because you know which one of these scenarios I just mentioned that's about to occur. Just the first thing that popped into your mind. If I was talking about this and someone's name came up from the past that you're thinking about, like, yeah, that person's probably thinking about coming back into your life or something like that. But yeah, what I always suggest is just to stay in touch with your own intuition so these tarot readings can make a little more sense to you and you can make your own conclusions from it as well, because these are general readings. Because, oh, I didn't even see this. The answers are within. That's what Spirit wants you to do. You know, they want you to go within and to be like, what is this about? You know, am I having visions of someone coming back from the past? Am I getting intuitions that I need to let someone go in order for a new beginning to take place? They want you to start working with your intuition, and they want you, I feel for some of you, you are these extroverts or people who just like distracting themselves by seeing a lot of people, like seeing a lot of friends, just doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of activities, but not really taking time for yourself. And Gemini energy is coming through for that. Don't know if that resonates with you. The sign does not necessarily have to resonate, but it's just that type of energy where you're just doing a lot, but you're actually like not really thinking about what do I want and what do I, really just taking time for yourself to reflect. And that's what they want you to do during these next few months, because that's how these changes are ultimately going to occur, from you going within and thinking about what exactly do I want my external reality to look like. I don't want to be pushed around anymore by the people in my life. I want to take control of my own destiny. That's the energy that's coming through. And maybe that's not your thought process right now, but it's kind of the way that Spirit wants you to go into thinking, really just starting to make decisions for yourself and not allowing other people to make decisions for you. Maybe this could be a significant other for you who's pretty domineering, controlling Aries or Taurus energy, mostly Aries energy coming through here. And Spirit wants you to start thinking for yourself. And they want you to start going on your own journey within. Whether you are in a relationship or not, you can always go on your own independent journey at the same time. And that is where the true change is going to occur. That is where this breakthrough is happening. And then we have the Mystic Healer card, which I do think is about spirituality, but we'll see what the cards say. Okay. the stuck card. You have been feeling some type of way where you've just been feeling stuck in a situation. This could definitely be a partnership. And this is you walking through a new door as well. But also you doubting between the old and the new. Should I let this person go, or should I welcome someone new into my life? That type of energy here, that type of impasse. Should I keep on living the way I've been living, or should I go do some more self-reflection and go on my own independent journey and do what I want to do? Am I going to do what my family, my friends expect me to do and want me to do, or what society expects me to do? Or am I going to go my own way? It's this type of energy where you may be feeling a little stuck. But this pause is meant to be. Like the Hanged Man here, this is about you. Like the universe really wants you to take this pause, to think. And some of you may be resisting that. Specifically if you resonate with that Gemini energy, that extroverted energy that I was talking about before. Some of you may be resisting that, but it's really important that you don't, because this is meant to be this way. And for some of you, this will be a bit of a struggle. But just know that this is where the true change is going to happen for you when you start listening to yourself, connecting to your own heart and soul, and really just going on your own journey with the Fool card. For a lot of you, this is about independence and finding your independence, whether it is within or out of a relationship. For some of you, I feel like if you're younger, this is about kind of making your own way and not allowing your family and their thoughts and opinions to influence you so much, or society to influence you so much, and just do your own thing, go your own way, and just make it up as you go. You know, as long as you follow your heart, as long as you follow your soul, they're saying, like, just take that leap. You know, this is all about just taking a leap. Like zero is all about infinite possibilities. You know, and if your soul's really saying, like, for example, your parents really want you to go to college or to university, and your soul's really saying, like, no, I don't want to do that. You don't immediately, like, okay, I'm gonna say it's a good thing to have like a plan in place, a solid plan for when you don't go to university or college, just putting that out there. But Spirit is telling me, like, the main thing to do here is to make the choice. And then once you've made the choice and you feel it is right in your heart and in your soul, just make the choice, and then you'll see, and then you'll just make it up as you go along, and you'll just do your own thing. And then we have the Sun card here and the Emperor. Yeah, the Emperor talks to me about these controlling energies in your life that you may be experiencing, and just letting them go. And these, like the Fool and the Sun, this is really about you going on your own journey. And I feel that's the biggest change. First of all, going on a journey within, an internal journey. For lots of you, this is really the passage of being a teenager into adulthood, or even if you're older, just like really going from listening so much to other people's opinions and taking them in so much, and authority figures as well, to finally making your own decisions. Maybe you've been doing the same job for like 50 years and you're suddenly like, hey, or shorter, and you're suddenly like, hey, like, everyone wants me to keep doing this or expects me to, but I'm not going to. I'm going to just quit. And then you quit and you don't immediately know what you're going to do next, but you just trust because the intuitions are coming, the new things, the new opportunities are coming for you. But just having made the decision to quit already sends out this signal to the universe of like, hey, I'm open to other things. I don't want to do this thing anymore. Give me a new path that I can walk on. And the Sun is like one of the most happy, beautiful cards of the deck, which is full of hope and positivity. And your guides want you to know, Spirit wants you to know that whatever you feel is right in your heart and in your soul during the next few months is the truth, is your truth. And there lies a new beginning there, or multiple ones. So this reading had mostly had to do with love, and also just with some type of career change, something like that. I do sense it's a big change for you. And This is all about just a beautiful new beginning here. I mean, look at these. I just want to hold them up for you to just show you how beautiful this outcome is for you, because this is the ultimate outcome. Let me put them right there. The Fool, New Beginnings, and the Sun card. And we're going from 0 to 2. Fast progression is happening. There's not going to be a big pause between making the decision to leap and finding that new door to walk through, finding that new job, finding that new project or opportunity for when you decide to not go to college, whatever it is. Okay, flying out your wings here. This is about independence, about being your own person, about making decisions for yourself, not caring too much about what other people think, and knowing that that's the right way for you, that's the right choice. Okay, so this looks like a mess here, but I hope this message was clear for you. If it did resonate with you, please like this video. Subscribe to receive more readings, more free readings like this one. Also, if you want to, you can check out my personal reading option down below. And I'll see you at your next reading. I wish you so much luck, giving you so much love and good vibes, and see you next time. Bye!